Morning.
And good morning and welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today is July 11th. July, good Lord. Can we say serious wishful thinking out there? Okay, guys, it's December. It's December in Minnesota, and it is -6 degrees. I really, truly wish it was July in Minnesota because I am not really a fan of this -6 degree weather.
Right, and neither is my computer, so sorry for the delay this morning.
Oh, goodness sake. So here we are, and we are so grateful to be with you guys today. As Glenda said, we had a little hiccup getting online, but we're here, and we're excited to share with you today some of what we have learned along our journey about frankincense and Melissa. So we decided to do a little Franken Friends theme these last 2 weeks. Frankincense is our promotional item all month long, as is Melissa and Clove. And so we're sharing a little bit about those 3 special oils with you guys. So our agenda, we're going to start with our December promotions. Franken Friends featuring Melissa oil, and then we'll finish up with our upcoming events.
So this month, with all of your 200 PV orders, you get a 15 ml frankincense free. This is super awesome, super exciting, so generous of doTERRA, and I am super excited because when I did my first order this month and I got my frankincense, I did not realize that Melissa was 20% off. So I'll be doing another 200 PV order to get another bottle of frankincense. Why am I telling you this? Because you can do up to 4 200 PV orders this month. So you can get up to 4 bottles of frankincense for free.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great time to stock up.
It sure is. And I love the fact that it's in December, so we can get all of our oily Christmas shopping done too. And get your free Frank.
Heck yeah.
Take care of. So 20% off, as Glenda had spoke about for our Hi. I'm going to open up my Melissa bottle here. I'm going to internally calm my nervous system. So Melissa is 20% off this month. They typically only have a 10% off item, but doTERRA is stepping up their game. And Melissa is kind of a pricey oil. It was the priciest before our girlfriend Rose came along. But Melissa is a phenomenal essential oil, and we're going to dive deep into that. But I want to let you know that the 20% off mark is a huge opportunity to get this oil at a fabulous price.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Under $100. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Then also this month, if you are a part of the Loyalty Rewards program, you have until the 15th to get a bottle of Clove and those beautiful little ornaments for free. So your order just needs to be 125 PV, but that won't be a problem because you're shooting for 200 to get the free Frank. So you'll get also a free bottle of Clove and both of those cute little ornaments that would make great gifts, or something to tie onto a gift or your tree. And then you could also put oil on them as well. They're super cute.
You could do one of them with clove oil and the other one with like a Siberian fir and have just a beautiful blend hanging on your tree branches.
Yes. And then also, if you missed us last week, feel free to go back because we did talk a lot about clove last week. So if you're wondering what else you can use clove for, it's awesome. It's extremely versatile. So go back and check that one out.
And when we talk about going back, all of our webinars can be found on YouTube at the Oilers with a Mission YouTube page.
Yes.
So holiday items we still have some going strong. Some have been sold out, but doTERRA has done a job this year at purchasing enough to keep our members happy. So what is left? We have our signature blends of Holiday Joy and Holiday Peace. And you know what we forgot to add in here, Glenda, this time around is doTERRA has also brought back some old school oil blends and convention products, and they are found in the back office in the shopping tab under limited time items. So when you're going through your shopping tab, check out, they've got a tab for holiday items, and then they have another one for limited time items. And I didn't think about it until right now, but they brought back holiday or spice. Help me out.
This is all news, sister.
Yes, so they brought back holiday spice from last year, so that's available in the limited time items.
Hot off the press.
Hot off the press. Holiday Joy and Holiday Peace are here in our holiday items. And I'm going to come back to these. All right, so we have a shea butter collection, which is absolutely beautiful. It comes with 4 little discs of different shea butter blends. One of them is, I think it's Blue Tansy, Magnolia, no, Blue Tansy, Neroli, and Yarrow, and I am in love with that blend. So anyway, check out your shea butter collection. They make great stocking stuffers. You can either gift the entire box or you can separate them and give them to 4 people that you love. And then we have the Touch Trio, and this is a beautiful little combination here. It allows us to have helichrysum, serenity, and balance all in a diluted touch bottle. And they come in this really cute little gift box. So I love having these 3 available diluted in my purse for easy access in a roller. And then that gift box is super perfect for if you have someone that you're wanting to make a special blend for, or 3, you can give them this cute little gift box with your homemade concoctions as well. Moving on down, our Holiday Peace is available with the Brevi diffuser, and that is only $44, I think, for both of those items, and it's tremendous value for that price point. You can either split them up, keep one of them, give one of them away, or gift the set. It's a really great option. And then the Nepal dryer balls and wintergreen oil. These dryer balls were actually made by the Nepali people, and I believe every bottle of our wintergreen oil goes straight to that population of people too. So it's a fabulous way to really allow your money to empower others. Speaking of, our Hope Oil and our Rose Lotion, where they are always available in your shopping section at doTERRA.com, it's a great time of year to think about how you can gift those to others because they don't have any PV associated to them. However, 100% of those purchases go back to the Healing Hands Foundation. And so you are going to be definitely giving back and uplifting someone else's life. Now, for this month only, December 1st, came out the Yarrow Palm Travel Collection and the Herbal Tea Collection. And I got these with my order that I placed at 5 o'clock in the morning on December 1st. So I got the Yarrow Palm Travel Collection, and the bag that it comes with, it's this really cute little vegan leather little makeup bag or whatever, travel bag. It's really adorable. And the travel size of the Yarrow Palm body serum, and then the Yarrow Palm beauty capsules, it's just a really easy, convenient way to have that in smaller bottles for whether you're traveling or if you're gifting it to someone, or if you've absolutely just fallen in love with the body serum and the beauty products and can't wait until they come out December 1st. You can grab them here in this travel collection. And the tea is delicious. It's absolutely awesome. They have an immunity blend and I think a citrus blend, and they're both just really quite lovely. Ooh, lots of holiday items.
Check them out.
Check them out.
Here's just a closer up of the 2 that became available on December 1st. I'm on the fence. I got the tea and I'm like, do I gift this? Do I keep it? Do I gift this? Do I keep it? So it's still wrapped on my table.
I know, it's so beautiful, isn't it?
It is. They
I
really
think I have to
did
get some more.
a beautiful job with the holiday items this year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so moving on to Melissa. She's one of Frank's friends.
Mm-hmm.
Our Melissa essential oil is grown in, I'm probably going to not say this correctly, Dubrovnik, Bulgaria, and is distilled into an oil at the Esotery facility nearby. So doTERRA has a distillery called Esotery in Bulgaria, and they actually distill Melissa, lavender, and rose there. I would love to walk through that. It must just smell amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But local farmers bring Melissa to the Esotery distillery for distillation, and the facility is managed by native Bulgarians who are expert scientists, distillers, farmers, and engineers. So we are in great hands over there, and they take good care of getting us this amazing oil. Amazing. You know, I've been with doTERRA for, it'll be 9 years in March. And I haven't really tapped into the power of Melissa until this last year around, August, September. And it's incredible. It's so powerful. So we're going to learn more about it. I thought this was really fun. So Melissa is Greek for honeybee, and its sweet citrus fragrance was known to attract bees. Melissa is commonly known as lemon balm. So it does have kind of a citrus note to it, but it is not a citrus oil. Just want to make that clear. The plant ranges from 1.5 to 2 feet in height, and it's these medium green leaves of the plant are wrinkled and in an ovate in shape. You know what? I wonder if that was supposed to be oval. I've never heard that word before. All right, moving on. The leaves of the plant are edible, and during the summer, small white flowers are found in the leaves, and doTERRA Melissa essential oil is extracted from the leaf of the plant. So if you do have some Melissa oil, I invite you to take a drop. Sometimes too, because this oil is so spendy, I'll just put my thumb on the top of the bottle and turn it over.
But you know what? The oils don't work unless you open the bottle.
This is
Open
true.
her up. Get it out there.
Oh my goodness.
I did this last night before bed, and I slept so well.
Oh, it just smells so amazing. So amazing. Because it's got all these different like tones. There's like the citrus note that hits you. I don't know how to explain the other.
It's strong. It's got a punch to it.
Yes.
It kind of gets you high up in that nasal cavity. I kind of envision like an old strict nun at a Catholic school. Like, you know that she has your best intentions for you. May not be the kindest about it, but is going to drive you to get there.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, because there is something to the scent that's a little kind of kick you in the butt.
Yes.
But it's also very like inviting and warm.
Like
Wow.
a Catholic school nun.
Moving on.
So maybe pairing it off with that frankincense might help to give a little bit of that warmth. Okay. moving on. So we have some fabulous benefits and uses of Melissa oil. Whew, all right. So it is fabulous for the immune system, and you can take it internally. You can breathe it right off of your hands. It is really powerful to help that immune system to get back into balance when it has been stressed. Internally, it can be helpful for calming tension and the nerves. We can put this internally. You can use it in a capsule, or I know, Glenda, you've been sipping on it in your water for a while, right?
Yes, and it's magical because every time I open the water bottle, it's like getting a little, the smell of it just invites me in, and it tastes good. I think it tastes good.
Mm-hmm. So you can pop it in a diffuser. It can encourage a nice, relaxing atmosphere. When it's in a diffuser, it is not near as kick in the pants as it is right off of your hands. But off of your hands, it sure does help with mental clarity. It opens up the airways. It's fabulous for those respiratory distresses that might come about. Has been really beneficial for those cold blisters that may erupt on your lips. And really suggesting applying it topically 3 times a day when you're dealing with something acute like that. And you can apply it directly from the bottle onto like your pinky or a cotton swab. It is a very, very sharp oil, so it might sting a little bit. You might want to use a little bit of coconut oil to help with that, but you can apply it right on the site, and more often is better than, a little bit more often is always better than too much all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we have those pathogens that are found in your throat that might be causing a little throat irritation, you can drop a drop of Melissa oil into a shot glass of water or a shot glass of salt water and gargle with that. And that Melissa oil can be really impactful with those pathogens.
Yes.
Ooh, and I found this to be a really fun fact. So anciently, Melissa oil, Melissa plant, was used for nervous disorders and many different ailments dealing with the heart or emotions. And we're going to get into that one here in a minute when we talk about the emotional uses. But it was also used to promote fertility. So have fun out there with that one. But I thought this was really interesting. So Melissa was the main ingredient in the Carmelite water that was distilled in France by the Carmelite monks since 1611.
Wow. Wow. Tapping into that nun power. With the monks.
Tapping into the nun power.
Something that we wanted to talk about, and that is incredible, is doing a thumb press. So what we mean is putting, and this is perfect, this is a great thing to do with either Melissa or frankincense, is to put the oil on your thumb and then put your thumb on the roof of your mouth and hold it there for about 30 seconds. And it's just incredible. I can speak more to frankincense because I've done it a lot with frankincense, is that it really helps, you're getting really close to your brain. So you're kind of stimulating the brain, but it also, if you have any kind of head tension, can really help kind of get ahead of that by just applying it to the roof of your mouth. And with Melissa oil, I think it's more of kind of helping with spirituality, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's spirituality about really tapping into the divine, tapping into what is maybe holding you back, really opening up your mind to the possibilities that surround you. And Melissa being as powerful as it is, it's one of those oils that be prepared, put your seatbelt on, because it's going to make some shifts and changes in your world.
Mm-hmm. And the Melissa does, it can be a little sharp, like we mentioned, flavor-wise. So have some water handy, or just ride it out. It goes away after a couple minutes or so, but it's kind of got a spicy flavor to it in a way. So just be prepared for that. Also, something we didn't mention is Melissa is crazy amazing at being an antiviral. So again, speaking to the immune properties of doing this, that would also help that.
Yep.
So the emotional aspect of Melissa. So Melissa is the oil of light. And I'm just going to read through here. Melissa oil awakens the soul to truth and light. It reminds individuals of who they truly are and why they came to this earth. Melissa invites one to release everything and anything that holds them back from reaching their fullest potential. Melissa assists individuals in receiving spiritual guidance by reconnecting them with their inner voice. It uplifts the soul by preparing one to ascend. When one feels too weighed down by the burdens of life, Melissa encourages them to keep going. It gives strength and vitality to the innermost recesses of the heart and soul. This oil invites one to participate in higher realms of living and dreaming. As they stay connected to spiritual sources, they feel lightness in their being and brightness in their core. Melissa reminds everyone that each individual has a spark of divinity within them, and with love and attention, the spark will grow. This oil fuels that spark of energy, igniting an individual's true self. Melissa assists them in shedding everything that is not in harmony with their inner light. Melissa's enthusiasm is contagious. Through the intense light and vibration this oil has to offer, individuals may feel they cannot help but let go of feelings of darkness, despair, and other low vibrations that are holding them down. It teaches the joy of living. Wow. And I know that since I've been using it this year, it's been an especially challenging year for me, and there has been a lot of darkness. And so I think that's part of why I just can't get enough of it, and why I've been drinking it is because it's bringing light back into my life. So I highly recommend this oil if you've been feeling down or lost or disconnected and just need a little kick in the pants to get you going.
Mm-hmm.
And it does say in the book here that applying it on the forehead or ears, or also applying a drop to the pad of the thumb and then doing the thumb press like we talked about and holding for 30 seconds. So that can certainly help, or drinking in water or diffusing would be good. Good. And then last week we talked a lot about, clove, but we also talked about some of the physical properties of frankincense. But this week I also wanted to touch on the emotional aspect of frankincense. And I thought that it kind of pairs nicely with Melissa. So the emotional aspect of frankincense is the oil of truth. And frankincense reveals deceptions and false truths and invites individuals to let go of lower vibrations, lies, deceptions, and negativity. So, I mean, Melissa and frankincense, I think, could pair together quite nicely if this is something that you're struggling with. This oil helps create new perspective based on light and truth. Frankincense recalls to memory spiritual understanding, gifts, wisdom, and knowledge that the soul brought into the world. It is a powerful cleanser of spiritual darkness. Frankincense assists in pulling the scales of darkness from the eyes, the barriers from the mind, and the walls from the heart. Through connecting the soul with its inner light, this oil reveals the truth. Frankincense supports in creating a healthy attachment to one's father. It assists in spiritual awakening and helps an individual feel the love of the divine. When one has felt abandoned or forgotten, frankincense reminds them that they are loved and protected. While this oil is incredibly powerful, it is also gentle, like a loving father who nurtures, guides, and protects. Frankincense shields the body and soul from negative influences and assists the soul in its spiritual evolution. Enhancing practices of prayer and meditation, this oil opens spiritual channels that allow an individual to connect to God. Through the light and the power of frankincense, the individual can draw closer to divinity, healthy masculinity, and the grandeur of the true self. Holy smokes. So, case you're feeling a little disconnected from your spirituality and you're feeling kind of dark, frankincense and Melissa are for you. Definitely. Wow. Yeah. Crazy powerful, those two. Crazy powerful.
I feel like I need to start adding Melissa and frankincense to my morning journaling.
Ooh, yes. Yeah.
I think that
I just, it's funny because, and Julie, maybe you feel the same way. It's like we've been using these oils for 8 years, but every time that we focus in on one and we talk about it, it's like, oh my God, why am I not using that every day? Why do I not have a gallon of it?
right?
Because there's so many, but I think, at certain times of the life, at certain seasons of the year, certain seasons of your life, you need different oils to help support you. So
Absolutely.
Tap into what those are and get them out.
Speaking of tapping in and manifesting, I found this little diffuser and inhaler blend that you can utilize, and whether it's one drop or whether you're making a larger bottle with this so that you have it handy. A beautiful blend here: arborvitae, juniper berry, bergamot, wintergreen, melissa, and litsea, if you have litsea. If you don't, I am sure that there are some other oils that you could utilize in place of that. I'm kind of thinking some of our citrus oils, our tangerine or our wild orange, could be very beneficial in that. But this manifestation blend, with all of the emotional components that were just spoken about with Melissa, and when we think about some of the other components of the rest of these oils, we've got arborvitae, which is aligning to our divine. We've got juniper berry, which is clearing out it's the oil of the night. So it really helps to dispel some of the darkness in our world. Bergamot is loving of yourself and accepting of yourself. Wintergreen is the oil of, I can't believe I can't remember.
The oil of surrender.
Surrender. And unfortunately, I don't know much about litsea, but it'll be a fabulous blend to put together in your diffuser or an inhaler.
And litsea, just in case you are wondering, is the oil of manifestation.
Oh, well, there you go.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
So especially too, if you do journal or meditate or manifest a lot, using this in practice with that would probably be amazing.
Ooh, you know what we should do? I think we should have a vision board making party this January and make a manifest blend.
Oh, yes.
I have a plan. Okay, and then I found this really fun. So, Better Than Weed blend. Now, when Copaiba came about and all of the talk came out about beta-caryophyllene that is in the Copaiba, that is also in CBD oil, that there are many essential oils that have this fabulous beta-caryophyllene in it that will help your body to manage stress, manage inflammation, manage all of these other imbalances. And there are so many essential oils that we have in our stash that have high levels of beta-caryophyllene. So I found this Better Than Weed blend. I thought it was pretty awesome. Ylang ylang, copaiba, melissa, and black pepper. When you look at it, those are our top ones there on the beta-caryophyllene list. If you want to toss in some of these others, you sure can, but it would be a fabulous blend to pop in a diffuser, to put in a roller bottle. It says here to apply it on your neck and behind your ears, and do the same for everyone around you for those big drama days.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Spread the wealth, people.
Spread the love.
Help your fellow humans out.
That's right.
So I thought this was fun in case you didn't know that Melissa is in some of our other products. It's in our On Guard Plus soft gels. And you know, when we talked about the immune boosting properties of Melissa, it certainly makes sense why it's in those soft gels. And it's also in our Joyful Blend and Elevation. That's another blend that I just have really been reuniting with again. It's just amazing. It's super just yummy and citrusy, and it's got some sandalwood in it too, so it's kind of got some grounding, but it's amazing. Melissa's also actually in Motivate in the emotional aromatherapy line, and then it's also in the Arise, one of the yoga blends. So very cool.
So when you look at these, you can also kind of see how Melissa is fabulous for that antiviral nature, being that it's put in that On Guard Plus, and it has this powerful, powerful uplifting nature to your mental state, being that they chose to use it for the Elevation, the Motivate, and the Arise.
Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. So a little bit about frankincense. I know we talked in vast terms last week about Frank, but Frank is fabulous for promoting cellular health, for supporting that healthy immune system. It's fabulous for providing internal benefits to the respiratory, digestive, and nervous systems. It's warm, soothing, spicy, rejuvenating, balancing, relaxing. You know, this is really one of those oils that you can use for anything. Honestly, it's got so many fabulous applications to it. So using it for your skincare, putting a drop in your face lotion in the morning would be really, really lovely for the cells of your skin, and its anti-aging properties can be really helpful. Totally doing the thumb press, tossing it into a diffuser with whatever else that you're diffusing. Frank is a phenomenal enhancer. So it will enhance the properties of the other essential oils that you're utilizing as well. And it's very soothing and calming and can be great for skin eruptions, irritations, mental clarity, head tension, muscle issues. The list goes on and on.
When in doubt, grab frankincense.
That's right.
And like we mentioned, I just kept this in here from last week too, because I thought it bears repeating. Some of our favorite uses for Frank, like Julie mentioned, adding it to your skin products, doing the thumb press, taking a deep inhalation to open the mind and focus, meditation, adding to any rollerball recipe because it's going to enhance the other oils, and using it in the Symphony of the Cells.
So some fun little diffuser blends here. Melissa, Ylang Ylang, Tangerine, and Lemon. So you've got the calming effects of the beta-caryophyllene in the Melissa and the Ylang Ylang. And then you toss that in with the uplifting nature of the tangerine and the lemon, and holy cow, that would be a beautiful blend. Melissa, bergamot, and frankincense to feel more inspired. Sounds really lovely.
And then Sweet Dreams, Melissa, Ylang Ylang, Myrrh, and Vetiver. I loved this. One drop, endless possibilities. So something else that we didn't mention is you could add, Melissa, to a drop of your moisturizer to rejuvenate the skin. You can put a drop or two under your tongue for the immune support. And like we mentioned, taking internally to calm the nervous system. Melissa's your friend, and she really wants to get to know you and help you.
So that wraps us up with our Franken friends. Next week, we'll chit-chat a little bit more. Yeah, so thanks for joining us. We've got some fabulous upcoming events. Next week, we're going to be talking a little bit about Zendocrine. So Zendocrine is making its comeback. He's on comeback tour. Live events, we have basics class coming up On Thursday, we've got a holiday make and take event this coming Saturday. Sunday after the holidays, I'm teaching an Aroma Touch workshop. Thursday, the second Thursday of July.
Wow.
I really want it to be July. Can I
Heck yeah, you do.
We have a fabulous roundtable event, another make and take coming up, and an Oils 101 happening in January. So stay tuned. Check out all of our events on the calendar, oilerswithamission.com, and we hope to see you guys in person or online. Have a fabulous week. See you next week.